Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. There is one thing I've constantly maintained on this platform, that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing in politics just happens for the sake of it. Oburu Odinga today lectured Siaya Governor James Orengo like a child. Oburu Odinga spoke during William Ruto's tour of Migori.
Governor, how are you, boss? Migori? Very good. Waziri, how are you? How are you? Very good. Junet,
The chair of the Pastors Fellowship in town. Bishop Otego. This is Maranatha Fellowship. It's an English show. I've already done here. This is the one from the chair which is the women's.
In this video, I want us to understand why Oburu Odinga lectured James Orengo like that. Because number one, Oburu Odinga is Raila Odinga's elder brother. That's significant. Number two, within ODM circles, it is always assumed that Oburu Odinga speaks for none other than Raila Amolo Odinga.
If you want to read the body language of Raila Odinga, read Dr. Oburu. If you want to know the body language of Dr. Odinga, of Raila Amolo Odinga, check what UNET is saying. If you want to know who understands the body language of Raila Odinga, check what Mbadi is saying. And then stop listening to any other people. We are moving forward, forward ever, backward never. Asanteni sana.
And importantly, if you listened to Oburu Odinga's introduction, he was invited to attend a church service by Junet Mohammed. Junet Mohammed is also one of the close allies of Raila Amolo Odinga.
I was invited by the Member of Parliament, Honorable Junet, to come and pray together with you. So I came to pray, and I listened very keenly to the clergy.
So the biggest question is, why would Oburu Odinga lecture James Orengo the way he did, right in front of the president? Let me give you a bit of the background. After the broad-based government was formed, two camps emerged within ODM party. There's one camp led by James Orengo. That camp is opposed to the broad-based government. Then there is another camp which supports the broad-based government. The camp which supports the broad-based government consists mainly of very close allies of Raila Amolo Odinga. You can talk of Junet Mohammed, you can talk of Oburu Odinga, you can talk of Mbadi, you can talk of Gladys Wanga, you can talk of Sama Tandi, you can talk of Opio, and I name them. Then there is the camp of Orengo, where Sefuna is, where probably Nyong'o is. They are opposed to this broad-based government. So William Ruto today embarked on a 3-day tour of Nyanza, beginning with Migori. And Oburu Odinga was present, listening to Oburu Odinga attacking Orengo.
Personally, I am a very truthful man. And I'm pained. I come from Siaya. When my own governor stands up and says that, and he's annoyed. I don't know annoyed with who. He's annoyed. And he says that he just wants to talk the truth. The truth. What truth? Me, I never lie. I always say the truth. And the truth of the matter, Your Excellency, is that we are in broad-based government, not as individual members of parliament and not as individual senators. we are here there in this broad-based government as a result of a resolution of our party, ODM. And the party signed a 10-point agreement with the UDA government, and that all of us were there. Those who are annoyed, who think that this broad-based government is not right, they are actually vomiting on us from within. Why don't they get out and vomit from without? Because we want our party ODM to have a nice smell, and we want to move on with our people. And before these agreements were signed, there was a lot of consultations. Raila went round as the party leader of ODM, consulting. He came to Migori here, he did the same. And I therefore want to say that, Your Excellency, we are talking for our people. When we are being told that we have to fight for our rights, we have to fight for our rights. Your Excellency, that is what we are fighting for. That is why these our people are there. We are fighting for our rights, and we are elected to do the same. The governor is not a given mandate to fight for his people. He is given mandate to serve his people, and he is given resources to serve his people. This is the time to serve your people. It is not the time to fight for their rights. Which right more than what they eat? Which right are you fighting for more than the roads? Which rights are you fighting for more than the hospitals? Which rights are you fighting for more than the water? Which rights are you fighting for more than the electricity? Which ones do you want us to fight for? Which ones do you want us to go to in the streets and fight for? And if you want to fight, there is a lot of space elsewhere where you can do that fighting. For us, our people are waiting for this service. This is the time to work, and our people are waiting for it, and they are not waiting to eat the shares of anybody.
Do you think James Orengo is annoyed the way Oburu Odinga is alleging? Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want us to analyze and understand where Oburu Odinga is coming from. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I know there's one thing you guys want to ask me. Yes, I made a promise that by today evening, I'll bring you some surprise. The surprise is, yesterday, Fred Okengo Matiang'i reached out to me. Not really yesterday, the previous day, reached out to me to go and have dinner. Actually, it was supposed to be breakfast after the Akisi rally. Yeah, because of the logistics, I had another event I was attending. A friend of mine was wedding. So we agreed to do dinner. So yesterday, I went to Matiang'i's residence. We didn't talk politics per se, but of course, he shared with me his vision for the country that he's planning to run, and that hopefully by August, he'll be back fully now to campaign, and we'll be able to see whether we can support him or not. So he actually asked for my support, and I told him we'll still wait for that time. Ladies and gentlemen, in my view, Oburu Odinga's statement can be interpreted in the following ways. Number one, it is actually a response to James Orengo's attacks on broad-based government. I'm 100% sure that William Ruto is asking himself several questions, that UDA Party and Kenya Kwanza are asking themselves several questions. And one of the questions they are asking is whether ODM party is committed to the broad-based government. And if ODM party is not committed to the broad-based government, what are other options? They are asking those questions because there is no way, according to them, Orengo and Nyong'o can just speak like that without approval of Raila Odinga. Then Raila Odinga stands on a podium and actually confirms that when Orengo speaks, he's speaking about devolution. When Nyong'o speaks, and you know, as someone who wants to run, who wants to craft a winning formation, William Ruto and his team were worried. And because these other team are fully behind William Ruto, they had to figure out how can they assure William Ruto that they are in support of broad-based government. Bring Oburu Odinga, ask him to attack Orengo boldly. That's exactly what happened. I'm waiting for Orengo's response, but Orengo had this to say.
The truth shall make you free. And we must have a leadership countrywide and continentally that believes in the law, the constitution, and the truth. And as James Agre Bob Orengo, who believes in the rule of law, and I believe in the constitution, and I am one who has been trained by Jaramogi Oginga Odinga and worked with Raila Amolo Odinga. I am one of the few people who saw Tomboy in action. I didn't just hear stories. I am one who sat at the same table as a young man with Agwin Skodek, the first lawyer in the Republic of Kenya. I cannot let Kenyans down or my community down by not speaking the truth. I will continue speaking the truth. And if there's anybody who wants to take any action against me, I want to tell them, I have been through those trials and tribulations. I am Chumama tested.
So that's number one. Number two, you see, the statement by Raila Odinga supporting Orengo and Nyong'o caught Raila Odinga's loyalists by surprise. They had to figure out, how do we water down that public endorsement of Orengo and Nyong'o by Raila Amolo Odinga? How do we counter it? What Oburu did. And you know, there's one thing I normally like about Oburu Odinga. He's truthful just the way he's saying. Oburu Odinga would just speak like an elder person. And there's nothing you can do about it. So he spoke his mind. If this guy sent him to speak, he spoke about it. That they are in this government to stay. And not as individuals, but as a party. Making reference to the 10-point agenda which they signed, which of course is the truth. So they want to counter to counter Raila's support for Orengo and Nyong'o. Number three, and this is the main thing, William Ruto is not very happy with the fact that Matiang'i is winning Nyanza. Is winning, okay, let's say Gusii region, which he has done. So William Ruto is keen on trying to lock Nyanza. How do you lock Nyanza? Make sure that the Luos speaks one language. And what is that language? Broad-based government. Because what Orengo has been telling Kenyans is actually not about what Ruto stands for. He's been telling Kenyans what Ruto has failed to do. For me, that's very, very important. And why Oburu had to be brought to speak powerfully the way he did. And number four, there are factional wars within ODM party. Just like I have been explaining, there is the Orengo camp, then there is the Jonet camp. In terms of the year of the boss, Raila Odinga. The other camp were caught off guard. Raila said, Nyong'o, Orengo, you are right, you are on the right track. Is that that guy saying? So which means, in the eyes of ODM supporters, they started believing now more on Nyong'o and Orengo rather than this other camp. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.